So it's day 87, and um, I'm going to play some Chaconne for you. I've been working on a lot of other things, kind of just bits and pieces of the Tchaikovsky. I actually read through the entire Chaconne just a bit ago because I realized that I'm going to two festivals this summer, and I should probably have something prepared because there are master class and studio class sessions at both festivals, along with private lessons, and I should probably have at least something ready to have a teacher work with me on it. At least have enough of something prepared that they can pick something and work with me on it for the 2 weeks. Or ideally, it'd be kind of cool, I guess, if I was prepared enough to play in master classes. I could give crappy performances in the studio classes, but it'd be cool if I had something prepared enough for the master classes. So I'm sort of moving up the date of, or rather, setting a tentative goal date for getting either the Chaconne or the Tchaikovsky, depending on which one is coming to me easier. Uh, Learning the entire first movement of the Tchaikovsky or learning the entire Chaconne by June, basically, by mid June, end of June, because I'm going to be going to two different festivals, two different 2 week festivals. Um, from the middle of July to the end of the month, and then from the beginning of August to the middle of August. They are back to back, basically. Um, so, um, so yeah, I'm gonna play some Chaconne because I'm still working on the opening, but kind of like what I found with reading through a little bit more of the Tchaikovsky today, it's really just kind of something in the beginning of the piece that's really difficult for me to learn. But then the rest of it won't be so bad. So basically, it's all of these chords at the beginning. I want them to sound the. I want to achieve the sound that I'm dreaming of, honestly. Yeah, I don't want to just slam through them and sound like everyone else's Chaconne, which I haven't explored that many recordings of it, but from what I've heard from my peers perform it, I've always hated the Chaconne because I hear all of these chords in the opening statement the exact same level. There's no real phrasing to it. And I'm just like, oh, here we go. Here it's the Chaconne again. I'm going to sit here for 10, 15 minutes. Um, so I want to be achieving my phrasing and grab my audience from the very first statement that I play, not in bar, what is that, 25, when there's just a single line of notes and it's much easier to phrase, for you to phrase as a player and for you, the audience, to understand the phrasing that I'm trying to get across. So I don't want the audience to wait 25 bars to hear my phrasing ideas. Mostly I'm just talking so you can stare at Baron in the window, see whatever he's doing. So here's some Chaconne. I think I'm only going to play till measure 25. I just want to get through the chord stuff because that's what's giving me the most trouble. The way that the second page of the Tchaikovsky is what is giving me the most trouble right now. The stuff from there on out isn't too bad. There's a couple of pages that have some really difficult stuff on it, but it's the second page, the first half of the second page that's just throwing a wrench in everything. didn't go very well. I was freaking out a lot. What? Yes, I was. Should I try it again? Baron's not saying anything. I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay, never mind. No, I can't. I don't know what's up with my violin. It sounds in tune when I play the strings together like I'm tuning them, but then they sound out of tune as soon as I start playing. So pretty sure that's a sign that they're super false. They're so dead. And it's so aggravating to try to play on dead strings. They don't sound right. They don't respond properly. And you can't get anything in tune because the string itself is fluctuating. Like, why? Why is it doing that? I'm being so careful that no part of my left hand is touching the E string and it just whistles. I hate myself. Why? What if I do it? But I don't really like to do that bowing here. And yet that's the one that'll get all the strings to speak. Maybe. That's why I don't like it, because I end up... I want that E to taper, and I can't play it as long as I want to if I'm on an up bow. Dang it. The Chicone is so freaking hard. Okay. Well, I have to pack up and go get ready for a gig. I'm playing with the Irish band that I played with on St. Patrick's Day, and a few times I've played with them in the past. They play every Thursday evening at a local restaurant. They've been doing it for 20 years, I think. And one of their fiddle players is out sick. He had an emergency, or I guess somebody's sick, or I don't know. He had to leave, and he couldn't play last week or this week, and I couldn't play last week because I was in LA, but I said I could do it this week because we don't have folk orchestra. So I'm going to go play Irish music, and I will be back tomorrow with something. Hopefully I will make time to make an actual video of whatever little practicing I do tomorrow, because I do kind of have a busy schedule, sort of. So, I will see you tomorrow, which is actually the real day 88, not what my video last night said, because I can't do numbers. See you tomorrow.